Hey everyone, you're watching Ash on Comics. My name is Ash, and it's time for another In and Out weekly comics pull list. New number ones this week. Oh, gotta get them. Marvel's number ones. Crypt of Shadow. Don't know what that is, but hey, it's number one. Guardians of the Galaxy. This one could be huge. Donny Cates got yet another series. We're gonna make him the new Bendis over there. Who writes more comics, Bendis or Cates? Right now it's Bendis, but Cates is he's writing a lot. And then War is Hell, number one. Come on, look at that. With a title like that and a number one, how could you pass it up? Going a little old school this week with the fixed camera. I got my In and Out every week. I unbox my comics, and I also unbox my burger. This is my lunch. Double animal style today. Look at this. Look at that. Look. Not quite like the picture, but pretty damn close. Look at all that cheese. Damn straight. That's the best thing I get. Used to be cheaper than a comic. Now it's like 6 cents more. But Marvel will fix that. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Comics will keep going up. You are paying too little right now. All right, what you came here for is this is kind of a light week actually this week, which is not good for my budget because I'm still over budget, and this would actually be a big week from when I started out. But we've got Batman 63, Tom King, yay. What's this like? He's doing all these horror stories. I really like the A cover better than this. This actually looks like it should have been the A cover. It looks, because it's more representative of the comic. The B cover looked more like the painted coloring and looked more like a typical B cover, except it had the trade dress. But I got to get them all the same. Justice League's already on issue 16. Can you believe that? Good Lord. Wow. Die. Ha. This is one of my favorite series. And if you've been following along, if you've been reading this book or following my reviews, you kind of know a little bit what's going on. This is just... In what other comic can you get two old people beating it, living tar out of each other? Oh my goodness. This is the anti-SJW book, which is really weird because Nathan Fairbairn, the colorist, is an SJW. I got into it a little bit with him on Twitter. Actually, he got into me. He just got all butthurt about something I said or something. And to give him credit, he didn't block me, but he was kind of jerky about it. And I was just like, "What? Come on, dude. I'm trying to sell comics." And it's not like this book is so anti-SJW. And then Freedom Fighters number 2. Yeah, I wasn't wowed by the first issue, but I liked it. It was okay. And I really like the concept. I'm a huge, resistance person, resist the greater evil. Star Wars, obviously, we had the rebellion. But stories like that, Terminator, we had the human resistance versus, the Skynet. Those type of stories, resistance stories, I really like. And so when I heard that Venditti was doing this, Freedom Fighters, and it's like an alternative history where the Nazis won, I was like, oh shit, sign me up. Then the first issue came out and I was like, it's all right. A lot of other people were just like, I didn't really like it that much, and they're tuning out and not picking it up. But I don't like to judge a series completely on the first issue. I mean, unless the first issue is just dog shit, which this wasn't. And Venditti's proven himself to be a great writer, and there's 12 issues to go, so we've only seen a mere, tip of the iceberg of the story. And much like Martian Manhunter, which I did picked up issue number 2 as well, it actually got better. So sometimes it's a little iffy to judge. So I'm hoping number 2 really sinks its hooks in me, or it's really terrible so I can cut it off my list. Because I'm buying too many books. Damage. Can you believe it's on number 13 already? Speaking of Venditti, there he is. I get all the Venditti books. He's one of the best guys at DC. So why shouldn't we should support what's good? If you like comics, you like, right now, like for me, I'm mostly a DC guy. I get some other books, but I'm mostly DC, and I want DC to succeed. So I'm going to put my money on the people, the pros that I like, and buy those books. If I just bounce around and I don't care about who's writing what, and I just then the DC is not going to get the message. And so, like, I don't buy Aquaman because Kelly Sue DeConnick's on it. I don't buy Wonder Woman mostly because I'm not really a Wonder Woman fan, but I wouldn't get it. If I was, I would have canceled it because G. Willow Wilson's on it. And I'm only getting the Superman Bendis's because it's like a train wreck. And because I'm doing these videos, they're actually the most fun videos to do. Like, it's this weird thing. I don't know. The Superman number 7 was horrendous. Like, it like really made me mad. That and Action Comics 1004. Just, I'm getting tired of being mad. I don't read comics to be mad. Not at $3.99 a pop. Man of War. This is pretty cool. I just noticed they didn't say anything, but my comic shop is like slipping in the pre-order editions now for me, so I got that. And the pre-order editions are not just cool because they're an alternate edition cover and they're way rarer, but you get extra content in the book. So this is like the director's cut version. Like, it's weird. I'm not sure how I feel about this, but if you buy Valiant, like if you're into like whatever, like Exo, and Exo is one of the best books out there. I didn't buy it for months and months, and then a fellow YouTuber, Trajan Channel, talked me into it. He was all about it, and I finally gave it a shot on Comixology because they have it on Unlimited. And I was like, holy shit, this is... when he said it was good, I was just expecting like good based on, today's metrics, but like, no, this is fucking outstanding. So yeah, and having the pre-orders, if you're going to do that, get the pre-order. You can tell your comic shop, I want the pre-order edition. I mean, you got to commit, but if it's that good, why? And then lastly, not the dollar bin, but at the back issue bin, I picked up Silencer number 9 because I had dropped this series when I had bought issue number 8 and discovered Patch Zurcher was on it. And this dude is an asshole SJW who doesn't like fans. More importantly, he is one of the people who is an enemy of alternate comics and is complicit in the industry attempt to destroy alternate comics. So if you support this dude, you're supporting the evil F-tards that are trying to destroy alternate comics. Why would you give money to support people like this? And you're saying, well, Ash, you've got a copy right now. You're right. I got tricked into buying issue number 8, and I was like, fuck. So I dropped the series immediately. Then he got dropped off the series. So he went away, and I was like, ah. So I picked up issues 10 and 11 because I was like, oh, he's not on the series anymore. And everyone's raving how good Silencer is. It's like getting better and better. And I'm like, well, I like the series. I want to support the series. He's not on it. And this money's already been paid. I didn't give this money to DC. This is a back issue. So now I'm supporting my local comic book store, helping them get something out of their back issue bin. It's gone. I don't necessarily have a problem with that. I mean, I still have a distaste in my mouth for that asshole being on there, but I did not give it directly to contribute to sales. So that's something you can think about, guys. I spent a quarter more. It's $2.99, $3.25. I can drop this, and if you decide I want to go pick it up later, you're going to spend a few extra pennies. And you're not giving it straight to DC, but you are helping the store with their back issue sales. And believe me, I mean that this is going to cause them, if you don't buy it new off the rack, it's going to cause them to order less, which is going to send the message to DC. It's going to move the needle backwards, which is what we want for the bad shit, for the SJW shit, the pros behaving badly. we don't want to support that. So this is my pull list for this week. Right at 10 minutes solid. I want to thank you guys, everyone that's watched my channel. I'm almost at 200 views. If you could like and subscribe. And if you don't want to like and subscribe, I understand. But maybe put in a comment a reason why you didn't like and subscribe, or what I could do better to make you like and subscribe, if there is anything. But just a basic channel here, trying to just join the conversation of comics. I'm not trying to pose myself off as... oh, here's my receipt, by the way. I'm not trying to pose myself off as some amazing comic expert that's going to tell you everything you need to know about comics. I do have some knowledge of comics, and I will share that knowledge. And then I gain knowledge from you guys. You put them in the comics or in the comments. And I wanted to thank you, each and every one, for watching. I read all your comments. I try to respond back. It's getting a little bit difficult when it gets to be a lot of them. And that's what have you. See, look, I extended this to 11 minutes. I can go on and on and on and just blabber. You're probably tuned out by now anyways. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Forgot to ask you guys, which issues do you think to be the best? Exo, Damage, Freedom Fighters, Die, Justice League, Batman. It's probably not going to be that. It's probably not going to be that. Oh, 2 Venditti books going head to head, but I'm thinking it's not going to be that. It's probably not going to be that. Oh. What do you think? Could be one of these? Am I wrong? You tell me. Ooh.